I just came. I took a shower after I did my jump. I wanted that 117. Nah, it'll be the Bowflex. The Bowflex. How you gonna tell me? Pop him as a champ. Lemon and salt. Something different than every shit talking. Bunch of fucking filthy. Where is it? Hey, there's a song, Izzy, Wizzy. They play that song in music class. Oh, yeah, that. It's catchy. I don't want to hear that. Give me a minute. Let's hear this one. And then the music teacher would explain. And then they play that. I mean, what the hell does that have to do with? Oh, that was his bag. Niggas trying to explain. Yeah. Well, he was playing from eras that was nowhere near close to that era at all. What the fuck is that? Oh! They want me to do a contract, so we'll do this one right here. So I have to head out and say, if you do 3 most wanted contracts, they give you a freaking banner then. I fucking hate that, man. I mean, you hitting the fucking X to jump out and it fucking throws you to the other. Oh, man, I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that program, man. You know, man, there is an excuse over excuse. Oh, it's because you have to do this. Oh, well, then why doesn't it show it compared to? Man, I fucking hate that. Well, we'll show this. I'm telling you, I ain't trying to hear that nigga talk in the background, man. I mean, it has nothing to do with the objective. Why in the hell do I have to hear that shit, man? All they do is just want to set you up. Oh, that type of attitude, you ain't gonna want that, but... The fuck on with that kind of nigger talk, man. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And look at the ones that they choose. Fucking bullshit. There goes one running over there. That has to be him. Or her. Either way, the AI is a male skin, so... Switch over to her here. Cause the closer you get to him, the ammo gets twice as strong compared to the FAL. Cause this one's from World War II, and that one's from World War Vietnam, which they didn't claim as a World War. All they did was bind together. They said they wouldn't do. That was the first thing they said they wouldn't do. I want you to know what it feels like to do this. Right? Oh no, now I need the FAL here. See what I mean? Where's the help there? Oh, so we got the objective. I have it on mute. So I just obtained the objective. But I gotta get the hell out of there for that very reason. The revenge killer. So hopefully I can get the hell up out of here. But they do little fucking shit to fucking get you destroyed, man. I mean, the freaking program to run over it, they don't want it. You have to fucking hit a fucking X button. I mean, what the fuck do you want a gravity jump there? We're not in fucking outer space on the fucking moon mission. What the fuck is that about? I mean, I gave this a 1 star. I don't see that 4 or 5 bullshit. I mean, I just want to give it a little chip on it, not even a little freaking thing on the fucking thing. That shit's so freaking annoying, man. If people say, oh, this is the upgrade, this Doom program has no upgrades with it, with not even the graphics. Believe it or not even the graphics. No, it does not. Whoever says it's upgraded is lying to you. This is not upgraded at all. Not even its graphics. All of this is more color, nothing else. See, all they do that is to get your ass killed and shot and get spotted first, compared to everyone else. Nothing else, man. That's all they want you to do, get spotted and get killed. I don't give two flying fucks about you as long as everyone's up, as long as their family household and all that's protected and yap. I mean, it's always the same shit, man. As long as they're getting this way, yap. Cause that's what it takes, food. I mean, this is the same shit over and over, man. I'm telling you. But I have my one. It's a 25-second deduction. You'll get there a lot faster. So in case you want to go ahead and kill them off again. But like I said, it has a what's it called? It has this one here. Taking the shit, look, there was a time delay again. I fucking hate that time delay shit, man. I hate that shit the most. This ain't gonna win in close quarters against that fucking thing, there, man. It won't. It won't win at all. At all. And that's the real reason people want it. Right now. See, I don't get that. It has a remote and it didn't change. To burn off his oil. Shit like that's fucking annoying, man. Oh, what you call it? I fixed my my voicemail, but the problem with that is I mean they're lying to me, man. They say, oh, you're gonna have to reset it and do this, and all I had to do was just press the number freaking 1 on the freaking thing and hold down on it and to activate the ignorant shit there, man. I mean that makes no goddamn sense. Or you do this and all you had to do, I might just hold the 1 down until or I had to go to the settings and to the instructions to get that the WW internet thing. And now just hold down the 1 and then the freaking program explains it. So you activate it and then put in your freaking name there and everything said. Then hit this button and press this button if you want to hear the messages and to this combination here and then do this here. Yep. I mean, it's the same nigga talk with him, man. Oh. That's what happened today. But I hit that jump rope and then I did, what's it called? I did 17 and then I came inside, took a bath. I mean, it goes by real fast. I wasn't gonna no more than 30 minutes. I'm not back at it again. I mean, I can't neglect doing things like that. I mean, I can't neglect that. At all. The things like that I can't neglect. But if you don't want that type of fucking of injury or exhaustion, you go after rubber bands, elastic bands, resistant bands that they're called. So people are getting lazy. So they've always been. People have always been lazy. I don't want to do this because it makes me feel this. And they have the Bowflex, they have resistant bands that are watered down Bowflexes and shit. But they popped over real fast, man. I had to improvise and shit, make consider type of knots on it and shit like that. But I fucking hate that shit when it starts going through cars, man. I fucking hate that shit the most. People have no idea how that feels with that shit. That point fucking blank, man. I fucking hate that. Their excuse is always that, oh no, that's because they had the fastest connection. Oh, what a bunch of bullshit. They just fucking lie to you, man. You need the fast connection. You need the fast connection. They have a fast. What a bunch of fucking lies. Fucking hate that kind of nigga talk, man. But yeah, even an old percent, if they hit that resistance band, it'll tighten up the body real fast. You'll start getting freaking all kinds of freaking geometry, freaking dimensions in your body. You're fucking lazy, man. I'm not trying to hear that excuse that oh, it's a religion. The religion does not tell you that you cannot work out and do that. That's a bunch of lies. I mean, they just lie to you, man. That has nothing to do. Working out has nothing to do with religion. Working out is following this freaking code there. That's stated. That's what religion's about. It's like with Rastafari, do not sell what you grow, do not sell it. And that's harsh, man. That's a real harsh one. It's for them it's a drug. Don't you dare sell it to them. Smoke it with them. That's it. But my story, they believe. That's what the police are for. Those motherfuckers are corrupt. That's fucking pathetic. You ain't supposed to step in and do something about that. Oh, we only go to war-torn country. You don't say that's not a war-torn country, motherfucker, when there are people shooting each other? I mean, that's everywhere, man. I fucking hate when they start picking and choosing. So then they go, well, if they have a military and they don't want to do nothing, how's that our fault? What the fuck do y'all symbol fucking the military goddamn selves for? I mean, it's just fucking laws they ain't abiding by. You're supposed to investigate shit like that. That's what they're supposed to be doing, and they don't, man. And what the fuck? Are you in a council that just wants just pocketing money instead of doing your fucking job? And I fucking hate that kind of nigga talking people. I mean, it's so fucking easy, man. I mean, easy shit like that. I mean, that shit's fucking aggravating. Man, I fucking hate when they plead oath to those fucking agencies and they don't oblige by it. That's the most annoying part about it. They never oblige. Oh, they always start doing deviant shits, man. The most deviant shits. Oh man, those laws was working. And look what it does. It always creates and ensues violence. Right? It always creates and ensues violence. Those types of laws. Those types of things. Oh, me. They're only violent for one thing, because of capitalism. That's it. They're not that fucking violent when you see in a freaking country without capitalism. The ones that don't invite it, guess what they have to do? They have to protect themselves. They have to protect that country. They have to protect that territory. More so the territory, more so than the country, because the whole fucking country goes with capitalism. They bow down to shit like that. They all want that. They all want their family to be on top and doing this and doing that. Make it being known on fucking marble, on fucking stone, on fucking portraits, and the fucking images, MP3s and MP4s, shit like that. I mean, you can't say that they don't. I mean, if they don't, they're the ones that they're supposed to be protected in the first place, and they don't want that. Some people don't get that. But what do they do? Oh no, because they're sibling militia. I mean, you know why? Because they'll go in with their fucking militias to go in there. It's fucking played us. Old tactics. Oh, we'll see what happens. We'll see who's more violent than this and that. With this and this. It doesn't work that way. Read your fucking UN laws already. Do your fucking job. Oh, let's see what happens. Do you agree? Let's do this and that to this country, this and that and this. Bullshit. Oh, let's see all good our math. Let's go bomb this so we can rebuild in that location. I'm telling you, man. Oh, they were not. Those people weren't supposed to be in that location. Look what happened. They got killed. They didn't want to leave the house. We warned everybody to leave the location. We're gonna see what happened with those bombs with that type of semen and BB. Telling you. Those bombs ain't that old though. Well, my freaking bombs will do this. Well, your bombs will leave this residue behind compared to that residue. And what am I supposed to do with all this goddamn cement and that's not freaking. That's freaking stone, and this is sandstone. This is limestone. This and this and this and that. Well, that can't be recycled on this can. And I'm telling you all kinds of crazy shit, man. Gonna take off in my car or something? I'll burn on. Look, out of time right now. She went in to take that's the calculator. Let them get popped off and I'll take the fucking kills for it. You see what I mean? Those are the ones you want to go after too. So sneaky bastards just wait and lurk and just perch and wait. And then the ones that let you do all your little killjoys and then pop you. Those are the ones that's what I like. I like watching the program and then I pop them off to get my freaking incentive, man. Those are the ones you want to befriend and go after. The ones that let you get the fucking kill and then they kill you. I like doing. That's what I like doing. it gets. But that's what you call, that's Tchaikovsky right in the beginning. And that's the harp. That's the Nutcracker. But the I forgot how it go. I haven't seen the play. I'll have to rent it or something because I know the library has it for everyone to see. But he wrote that Tchaikovsky wrote the music too. No, like don't jump on someone else's music melodies. Just make your own. It's out there. So you went about it that way. It's a real good. Not all of it stand, but it does stand out. The melodies he created. He even has a military one. That was a real nice one. That was a real nice for the military one. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Tchaikovsky. But that was one of my majors in middle school, not in middle school. And the high school was I went after art. They didn't give me the opportunity to go into what's it called. And to martial art, I was already fighting in the streets. My mom was way better. My buddy was way better than me. A fucking kick, fuck, I was grabbing no fuck by the throat. They'll kick them in the chest and shit when they were trying to get me from behind. They would always get me from behind, man. So I pop them, I kick them off, and I'll go up to him, grab by the throat, slap him on the ground and shit like that. But what you call it? We would do it at school. We could jump me in school and shit, or at the park. And shit, man. Shots. I have 2 shields on me and there 3 shots didn't do that. And it's a semi-burst and they should just show forward and that's bullshit. They don't have that fully auto as a focus on that shit or nothing. So that, like I said, they use that weird shit, man. Over and over and over. I fucking hate their fucking screws out. Oh, they got the optimum freaking upgrade speed. I suggest, oh, that's bullshit. They're hacking up into the fucking crew with that fucking remote. They didn't do their fucking homework and study before they talk to individuals that way, man. And I just started $99 fucking dollars. I have to pay $99. I just signed the contract, and then I have to fucking do that shit. And then they just bought a freaking remote that cost them the same fucking price, which is about $160 or $190. Man, I just got fucked over. I really got fucked over now, didn't I, guys? Yes, I did. Like I said, they're not doing it right. They said I couldn't that long, and she said that it's gonna be the high motor speed, and it was. Am I liable for that? You're not doing your own either, then are you? But that law said this. They don't care what that says. Well, what country are they from? I figured that one out. Running over there. crazy talk, man. Are you okay? No, do this, man. Shit, man. Oh, no, thank you, man. Yeah, I need shit, man. You better do this shit. I mean, fuck on with that nigga shit. Cause in the fucking face, man. What a bunch of bullshit. I fucking hate their fucking excuses when pump them in the face with that fucking ammunition and end up with that shit there. I fucking hate that. That's fucking annoying. Well, the what's it called? It's supposed to show that the recon too, because I put the highlight on the settings here. So it's supposed to show so that individual it turbo this ass out of there. That's how you know they have that shit. It lights up when they shoot at you. Fall for that nigga shoulder. No, I have to switch over to this one. I know there's another one over there, so it'll come in and try to take me out. The other one's there somewhere, bro. There you go. That gives me time to reload. But it should, the other one should be moving in now. I popped on what's it called? There it goes there. No, it should be gone. Unless they have that one. So I'm gonna switch over to the phone. Look, see what I mean? I'll pop them in the head and then look what happens, man. Point blank in the fucking head and it does it. And it's not trying to revive itself or nothing, man. That's fucking bullshit. I mean, that's the most ignorant shit, man. I'm telling you. No, that skin has nothing on his head, nothing. I mean, it's excuse after excuse after excuse. They're always talking about shit, so we have to do it properly. You have to be real cautious. I mean, they do that shit just to do that shit, so. Well, they'll do it, they'll do it. Oh, ain't nothing gonna happen. They all want to take over, they all want to take control and shit. Let them fucking preach that shit. Let them, man. Oh, they did this and they did that. He said this, but they did that. I'm just saying, man. That'll be a future, so you gotta be cautious and careful. No, get by. That's it, by the way. It should be killing over front. It should be killing over front, honestly. I'm not even wrong. They'll try to take over. That should be getting to and killing them from front. So they'll need to do certain things in their life. So it won't get to them. It's a guilt thing. I mean, it's even more. Supposedly that's what somebody wants, but it doesn't work that way. But that shit should be eating them up. It doesn't matter what it boils down to, just deviancy. So don't fall for all that new shit. And they know. It doesn't matter because they're spreading their legs and doing all that. Not even then some. On the shit they do, they're willing to sell this and they're willing to sell that. So don't believe all that shit. They're willing to do whatever it takes. Whatever. See, I got more shots, but I lost because it's that remote kills you within 3 shots, up close at that. And with yours, it's like the damn near almost bulletproof. Even if they don't have that ignorant shit on the what's that plating. So be careful and cautious. That's what happens. I mean, you can't trust them dirty hoes, man. It doesn't matter, man or woman. They call it riding dirty. But I met this guy. That's what they used to call him. I don't trust him. Fall for that shit. We're winning the thing, whatever the fuck it takes. But that's what they have to do. It's not that it's because they're getting so fucking nervous. They don't know what else to do. I mean, that's what they have to do. They think that's what they have to do to stress their nerves and shit like that. Well, no, I'm gonna do it because I'm getting away with shit like that. And I'm just following orders. They ain't no fucking military presence. Only thing they're just gang members. And then if everybody with their side, well, the UN supposed to step in, and then no one's doing nothing. So what was that tell you? Certain people will be dying for fucking pride. They all trying to prove that they know how to control each other and they know how to run people's lives when they're done. Hey, well, you didn't interfere doing that, man. But it doesn't want to perch. See me? Oh, I fucking hate that. I just have to worry about this bastard over here, though. It should be running up a bomb.
Enemy attacks operation.
real careful, real careful. I don't care what this is. Real fun. See, there goes the remote. It's going through the freaking thing. I just unlocked the phantom. What the fuck that is? But she mows them down real good, but you have to be real. You can't win against the remote close. I already told you. But for me, these are the ones that knock them down real fast. Classic. I'm gonna take the plating. The plating, man. Come on, man. Watch me. I'm gonna get shot. Watch. Cause ain't no shit. Yeah, I wanted it to blow up too, and it doesn't allow it. That's from. I think it's from a different one. I forgot. I think it's in a different military program, or so-called military program. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. You can see I had the turbo on, so be careful, of course. All they do is just threaten people over and over, so just be careful. Oh, they don't care. They're like the ones who want you. I think I only about 2 or 3 kills. But when they keep you just keep moving to the left or to your right. It all depends where the AIs are. To your left or to your right. And there's coverage is even better in front of you and between them. Left or to the right and pump on. But I'm doing single shots. I'm not doing the full clip on them. I don't want to do the full auto. I want to do the single shot. Perch, just like I said. I said perch. I mean, it does real good, you know. It does me some real good damage. Oh, but they do that on purpose. When you go to military freaking bases, they don't have things like that. They're just squares, clean lines, clean lines, clean lines. They don't do that because they don't want you getting caught up. You understand that? They want you to have a good memory. They want you to have the memory, not them. You can't win against that. You can't win against 2 freaking remotes like that. Gravity jumps and shit like that. That one didn't die. That one hasn't died up at all. And I popped it right in the fucking face too and nothing happened. So there's no point in it. Look at that. That's how you know they have the remote. Oh, that makes sense. That's the one. right up here. I remember there's 3 of them. There's 2. Look, 2 of them are already lit up. They're already brick. So I'll switch up to the to my end. I just let them shoot them and then I'm moving with because the power meter should be low as hell. That is the fun part. That's the fun part. And then they pop up when you move in and try to pop them up. But you gotta work because they just throw people back in the same location over and over and over and over. And that's the only bounty out of it. And then you're over there catching your breath trying to get the proper shot to the head. Do they do that? But oh, you should know better.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I'll point blank trying to hit me with the butt. So that's how you know they're using the remote. But if you don't like, you could go to your settings and it's not under settings. It's under invitations and the friends list. It's all at the end. It's all there. Then when they're gonna play with you, would you allow it if they want to play with you again in the same in the same battlefield? Yes or no? You can say yes or no. So that they have that program there until you get rid of them. Wow, my fucking click didn't do that. I mean, building and fixing fucking bones and wounds, that has nothing to do with taking them out. I was just trying to help them out, trying to tell them the truth before it's too late. I like reptile. You have to use no. I'll go back to this. By the way, I've been but I have it on this. I have it on purpose so I won't get nervous to flinch resistant. And I do win a lot more that way. This one I have it at full metal, and it does win freaking battles as that with that one as well. It's just picking the right freaking schematic, man. 6-4, then I don't care with the killjoy. I get annoying, man. Oh yeah, oh man. I like this one here, Thunderglow. That's amazing. Kill, 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 kill. That shit gets annoying. Well, in some locations, it all depends. They do it on purpose, sometimes they don't, but you can feel the scan, right?
Get yourself sorted, we'll be deployed shortly.
I mean, say that you can't feel that freaking, that scan, that when they start scanning your face, that they're fine. I even get as CAT scans when I was a kid. I would get X-ray. They do that. No, well, that's another reason to get dental exams in case you get kidnapped or killed as a kid. They do that for a reason, and it's free in America. It's free. I mean, they get that from trial and error, from people disappearing, getting killed, and getting freaking raped, and killed off. They do that everywhere. That's what they fucking preach over them. You want to kill him, you want to kill him. The reason why you want to kill him, I mean, it puts them in a place that people respect it when you kill people, and they respect a lot of that.
Alright, that's enough fucking about.
All they do is they'll go over hand and foot. And they do the same shit over and over and over. Oh, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to kill. That's why all the coach make you kill. Oh man, you gonna roll with us, we're gonna give them. They give them deviants and they love that deviant shit. To say that they don't. If they didn't, they wouldn't accept it over and over again. People don't get that. You can't trust people, man, honestly. I mean, it could only be you and your little freaking road dog you two. But you could use the what's it called? You could feel that CAT scan when you go into a building. You could tell from the camera too. Have you studied your cameras now? Which you zoom in and which ones do not? No. That's always the same, so you just gotta be careful. But if they don't give you permission, you can sue those motherfuckers, man. Oh, that's not him, that's you, and this is... And they come with excuse after excuse after excuse, man. They're willing to say whatever it takes, man. They're willing to put that keeps being the bad guy, keeps being the bad guy. I mean, it's always they're the ones. It's always the one with the badges, man. They can act as stupid as they want too, man. It's always the same shit. I mean, I ain't the one fucking getting scared for my life. I'll tell you that fucking much. Shit don't scare me for nothing. I mean, they're willing, man, they'll take the money side each and every time, so you all have to be careful. Man, strategy's all them played on. Give him a biscuit there. I don't want 3 miles, just give him a biscuit there. Puppet master, man. What was that to you, man? They were choking him by the throat. That's what I was doing since a kid. And I ain't talking about getting them from behind and putting them in a fucking headlock, motherfuckers. I'm talking about grabbing them by the throat. Talking shit to me. I was tired anyway. Tired of going to see myself. Just get my biscuit already. I'm tired of myself. They're all studying their whatchamacallit, all those chemicals to see which one it really is that gives them all those goddamn fucking diseases. What they're trying to figure out is who in the hell it is that's giving them those goddamn poisons. But they can't blame it on the kid. It's their parents. But are they getting paid for it? Because if they're getting paid for it, it's a totally different story. But it's setting off wars, man. You start poisoning up your own peoples there, right? There's a money issue. But I don't remember no programs in the 50s. It was during the 70s when they would do that. And those children are from the 70s. And that's when they started studying people like that. And then if you read books upon lobotomy and stuff like that, they would do that to people with lobotomy, and they would sign off contracts on what they could do and what they couldn't do to them. They had to give the yay or nay that individual within those freaking psychiatry wards. Those aren't called tortures. They're trying. Those are giving yays or nays to see what the person's willing to do, claiming that they have psychosis, that they're hearing voices. And are you willing to do this and you're willing to do that? That's not called MK Ultra. That's not called MK Ultra at all. That's a totally different program. government program. That MK Ultra is a program within the government system, within the military. Oh, now that I'm teaching you all that, you better not take it on the civilian, or that's your ass. You get tribuned. You're not supposed to be doing that to people, and then what the fuck ignorant motherfuckers gonna start doing? That's called the MK Ultra program. The lobotomy is what an individual's willing to do to figure out, to get to the, what do you like, and did you like that taste, and did you like that, and can I do this to your brain, and do you still hear this, and do you still have, did you like that, did you like that? Those are those freaking government programs. The MK Ultra program has something to do with what's it called? But not abusing not an abuse of power onto the civilian, because you have no right to be doing that. No right at all. That individual's given no authority for you to do that to that individual at all. So they have to, we'll make a law where they could get sued, and oh, it's all gonna come back. No, it's not. We told those individuals they are not to be doing that to civilians. At all. They do not have that privilege. At all. Aiding and abetting and doing all kinds of nigga shit, or proving it, and I'm gonna help you do this. I mean, you have to do this for me, and it doesn't work like that, people. I mean, people really are fucking retarded, thinking they're harder than anyone else when they're not. And there's a side. Because if they would do it, they would take it on someone who knows a lot, how to fight and shit like that. But in the same freaking squad, and the same, disagree with their views, and that's a challenge in its own. Said you're not being politically correct. I said instead of killing me, you're supposed to tribunal and make it go free. But nah, you know why? Because it's freaking public documentation to the whole world, and it doesn't work. You just start taking each other out. That shit is crazy, man. And then they start, oh, I'll take the blame for it. And then they need to stop with that, and we deserve to be. I hate all. It's just one certain freaking category. It's the whole the people. I could go off and on and on and on with that new talk, man. That's the first thing they do. They start throwing it onto the people. That's when they go wrong, man. They have no authority to be doing that. They just think they have every right to be doing it. It doesn't work that way. People have to get phone calls and shit like that. My fucking remote's acting funny. My remote's steering to the left. It's not even been a year, man. It's what's it called? Man, what's it been? It's been about 4 months already. I'll say it's the, what's it called? It's something like that. But do you know why they do that? Because a lot of those people hail to the queen, but they don't. They can't take it all on civilians, man. But if they're in the military, then they have every right to move in on. Did you know that? Military people can move in on other military family. I mean, to move in and then move out just because this is done, and they're over there laughing it up at people and shit like that. Oh, we need them to be eradicated for that. No, you do not. You have no freaking right to be doing that. I mean, well, what are you building an army for? That's all I know. Well, they're too violent, but yet they have a fucking army. People have to protect themselves doing shit like that. Oh, they can't prove us. You ain't nothing to worry about. We will have this on lock, and we have this on lock, and we're just looking. And that's illegal, man. That's an abuse of power. They always think they're so smart when they're not. hate when they claim they're politically correct when they're not. At all, at all, at all. They're just looking out for their fucking gang members. That's always an abusive power. It's always the same shit, man. I fucking hate that kind of news shit, man. Honestly. It's like, okay, well, we'll do this, we'll hit the golden age with that. No, man. Because everyone starts using military tactics on each other on how to take advantage of the bullshit e-commerce, man. The so-called e-commerce. They overlook certain things, you know, over and over and over, you know. Oh, that, don't worry about that, don't worry about that. That won't be put on paper. That's so fucking me when they don't want to put certain things. But it doesn't run as fast as it should. Like I said, they only look out for themselves, man, over and over and over and over and over, man. Instead of the people. The militaries, they always start abusing their fucking power over and over, man. They have no right to be doing it. Especially because they have to get permission from you, the government, and there is no such thing as a government, just individuals saying, okay, yeah. They don't get that. But that's what you gotta worry about when their fucking military gets into it with the other military within the same country. It doesn't work that way, people. No, that's just corruption. That's fine. Then why not then? Look at that, I fucking popped it in the head and it does. I fucking hate that. I mean, even my point blank range, man. I fucking hate that. That has nothing to do with the tunnel range. I fucking hate when they say it's a tunnel when it's not. They're those fucking remote. I mean, they promote it. Oh, you have to. Yeah. I'm gonna show you why, man. All they do is just turn on and off that freaking remote, man. That's fucking bullshit, man. See what I mean? I fucking hate that. I like popping them off after they get their kills. It's a lot more fun. I like messing them like that. I see. That's a cool fucker I am. Gotta move myself to this one here.
Enemy soldier incoming.
But it all depends on what they have, though, man. Because a lot of people don't want even bed line. They're going, what the fuck? I'll be out the fucking weekend. What the fuck's that, man? I don't know, even if you're free. Here in the United States, some people will say, okay, we'll let it run. Just explain on why you're in there. And they say, as long as it ain't some felony, you'll still have your job. We'll give you a week vacation. And then we'll give you an amount of time. I mean, jobs understand that shit. Here in America, they understand right away. I don't know about other countries, man. I was saying, man, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're so fucking retarded, man. It's always the same, that shit's so easy, man. They always think they're politically correct when they're not, man. I'm telling you, they always think they know how to brainwash people. This close, man. Same shit, man. Three more. So I need the. Let me see. So I got about 4 or 5 kills for that one. Next one I need that. Just 3 of them. Like I said, man, they don't know what the hell they're talking about when they talk to people that way, man. Oh, they're just mad because that girl went over to them, then ran right back, and then they got all mad. And that's why they're mouthing off at them, man. I'm telling you, I ain't throwing getting all mad. I'll tell you that fucking man. I'm telling you, man. I fucking hate when they say they're political when they're not, man. When they point at themselves in that nigger shit. So fucking illegal, pocketing fucking monkey side, man. Telling you, man. Fucking face all metal in it. Blame him, not me. I'm telling you. Telling you. Some nigger talk. But that's why I like popping them off here. But I bought this speed. I forgot what it is. I just bought this speed. But I'm looking for one. It's not gonna be a. If it reminds me of the melodies from Wipeout, then I'm gonna buy it. Like this one, it has it, so I purchased it. But when I hear it, it reminds me of Depeche Mode. And I just bought Depeche Mode around what? See, I wouldn't listen to that music, man. I'm not the one to listen to that type of music. But I purchased it with my dad. I purchased the Depeche Mode when my dad passed away there. So I listened to that one. And so the old Wipeout, it has some of those individuals' melodies within it. But it has add-ons. Like I said, it's a lore. It's a lore, but I don't think you won't find it. You won't find it in the new Wipeout. But that's the next one I want to purchase. But I've been wanting to purchase it since I got my PlayStation 2 or 4 there. But I haven't purchased it. I just hate that you have to shoot, but I'm tempted because there's this one fool, there's this guy over here that rode. He purchased it, but he hasn't told me if he likes it or not. And he hasn't been on for about a good 2 weeks now. I logged back in and on and in and on. But he purchased it. I know it's he good. But anyhow, hopefully they enjoy. The only thing I didn't enjoy is the shooting to pass the other one. I mean, they usually choose the right, what's it called? The right X-Wing, then Firebird, whatever the hell, the polygon jet there, you want to. Now it doesn't look all polygon, now it's all got freaking strips of metal and freaking burners on it. But the original was polys. Yeah, but I enjoyed it. I like it. See, when I was going there, it was called Blockbuster. Now for y'all, it's called Red, whatever the fuck, fucking such and such. It was alright because it was 99 cents and $8. Now it's 12, 99 or 59. All over. For me, it was whatchamacallit? I mean, that's what I would go to Blockbuster for. When I would go in there to this, I would rent movies, and I hardly rent movies, man. And then when I do, I rent odd movies. Movies don't too many people watch and shit. Everyone goes for the Blockbuster. I don't try to go for Blockbuster too hard. I don't go for Blockbuster too often at all. But for some odd reason, whatchamacallit disappeared. I think someone sued him, man. I think someone sued him, honestly. Because Blockbuster disappeared and then a new name came out doing the same nigger shit. Nah, I don't get shit like that. Something I said they were getting sued. Something was happening. But they come up with all kinds of excuses, man. But I'm pretty sure they got sued because people sue for the most ignorant shit, man. But that, for them it's true. And then whatever they say, why in the hell are you even stepping in the first place? I don't get that, man. They do that shit on purpose. They try to find ways to plot and scheme. But look, I'm gonna give you the name of this one. It sounds like one of the originals of Wipeout. It's called Twilight Bounce. Bass Mechanique Negative 808. It's called Twilight Bounce. I mean, I have to go to all different kinds of whatchamacallit. If I just move on real fast, I could tell right away. I'm going real fast. I'm not. I would spend about 30 minutes to an hour listening to this shit, see what the fuck I want and finding and searching. I'm not gonna spend all goddamn day, man. I mean, that's not my criteria. Get paid to do that shit, so I'm not gonna be doing it all goddamn day. I just move in and out, then go back another couple of days and then move in again. But it's just something I have to work out, baby. It's a must. I have to. But that's what I have to do. So I have 2 kills now. I was on the head pop. God damn it. That's so what I just said. Just laid planted through. Not even that fellow something until I started popping off and the red dot appeared. I didn't bother going off after him. They probably know each other, one another. That's what happened there. That one there. I don't know if you can climb up onto the building there. But even if you do, I'm going to get spotted. I guess just there's one way in there. I mean, you have to hug those walls unless there's another spotter for you there. And then I have to be careful not to be hurt through going up through them stairs. But I'm using the M1 more so than the FAL. It's a heavy hitter. But that's the one I'm thinking about. But I have to get Cyberpunk just because it's new. I mean, that Wipeout's not going anywhere at all. But the one that I tag along with it, but digging at his gameplay when I can and when he allows it, I watch it. He purchased it. I guess it's a he. Well, that's none of my business, but that's what the avatars is. But anyways, hopefully that individual enjoys it. That's the one I recommend the most is Wipeout. It don't cost him any problems. I mean, it's a racing game. That's what that is. That's beyond the freaking installs and units. That's what I'm going to. That's the kind of individuals that are in here. I need one more. So I already obtained two kills to the head. Now I need to obtain one. But you won't get into too much trouble with each other. What will get them in trouble more so is that they won't want to play with each other. They're gonna want some time for themselves, with their girls or their boys. Like the Wipeout one is, but the music's not the same. But I found one of them that sounded just like it. But that sounds just like one of them. I use it to work out too. That's my timer. Timers are expensive, honestly. I could buy a watch, but what do I want to watch for? Man, shit'll burn out within about 2 years. Those are still something that'll just burn out on you. That won't last forever. That should be killing me. This is a real slow one. Real slow. Dude, be careful. Ah, he was inside. Oh man, he heard me running. I mean, I don't have no money or a duffel bag in order for them to hear my footsteps that way, and that fails, man. And that's what fucking fails the most. Nah, I don't get that. Just bullshit, man. No, that doesn't do nothing. But this is getting them from the front. I know it's like, oh, you got that from Star Wars. No, man, I got that from defending myself. I don't watch those corny ass movies. You want me to watch those corny ass movies? I'll watch those corny ass movies. You fucking pay for it. Oh man, I'm telling you. I see all kinds of crazy shit. Oh, that's what just I told him. He went on here with him. I'm just telling you what he told me, so we went ahead with that, man. See the bitch. I mean, giving them those fucking diseases is fucking pathetic, man. That I want to say at a 1%. I don't know if it's. I'll say it is. It's what chemicals is that leads to that. I was gonna jump into that AV then. Dude, I fucking hate that shit, man. I mean, I fucking shot him right in the fucking face, and it doesn't fucking do anything. That's how you know they turn off and on the remote. And I hate their fucking excuse how they say, oh, it does this and it does that. You want the 99? That's a bunch of bullshit. How much time do I have? 14 minutes. I have 14 minutes left to go. There's another money bag over here somewhere. But that's going way to penny over there. And by the time I get there, they'll be gone. Alright, man, I'm better off going after a contract. I mean, it's crazy how they're willing to freaking commit suicide, and it's legal, honestly.
Okay, you take your cash.
I take some fucking nuts there, man. He's tired. I can't speak for somebody. It's like killing yourself takes some, you know. Plain and simple. I have to get over here. Look at that. Oh, I fucking hate that remote. That's the same one with that remote. I didn't go with the full. I just went with single shot. But I used that watch with the M instead of that. I mean, I'm being stubborn right here. I mean, I shouldn't be challenging that remote whatsoever at all. I mean, do you see that shit? I fucking hate when that fucking thing does that. That format still is showing white powder then it shows that it's right there and it's not. I fucking hate that. Look at that. It shows that it's at the front door and it's not. It says it's right there and it's not. That's so fucking aggravating. Man. That's fucking annoying. I fucking hate near shit like that. Look at the perch there, man. I fucking even hate the fucking perch there. Look, see? Try to perch up and then look at this shit they do. Look at that. I fucking hate that shit. It doesn't do nothing, man. I mean, I can't win against that fucking thing up close, and that's what fucking sucks about that shit. And it's one for behind. Not with a single shot. The fully auto with the banana clip, yeah, but that's not what I'm trying to. That's not the objective I'm trying to do there. They don't understand that. I'm better off switching to the foul with it. Right. Man, I fucking hate that shit. Oh, I'm telling you, it's fucking annoying, man. I don't fucking understand that shit. Fucking shooting people, that's just fucking annoying, man. Especially in a video game. It's just so fucking easy and it's fucking annoying. They'll come up with their excuse over excuse over excuse with their ignorant ass fucking remark. No, give me that shit. I fucking hate those fucking. That has nothing to do with the objective, man. Nothing to do with the objective. It's fucking annoying about this fucking background noise. Those fucking MP3s that they give. Nothing to do with anything. 2 more. But when they spread those the locations, I don't get hardly any kills. But when they put it within the airport, I get a lot of kills. That's the format that doesn't make sense. They don't even go to those pennies too often. They use balloons when they use that format compared to the other format. Man, that's just fucking annoying. But Wipeout's one, it's damn near already G, and if you like music, it has it. But it's not as good as the original one. The original one, you're gonna want people will want the original music, but that's if they haven't bought it up and they can't use that anymore without my permission authorization. But that's the one I enjoyed the most growing up. But I only played it for about 3 or 4 days, man. Something like that. Oh, I just bought me what's it called? A straight edge. But I remember what the old guys told me. Hey, go after the metal handles. Don't go after plastic or horns, or it's gonna crack over time. Don't listen to it. Oh, the Risen's better now that it's 2K. It's a new millennium. Don't believe that. Just go after metals, man. Metal's so expensive. So go after that metal. And those guys were awesome. They're probably dead right now. I mean, they would even tell the stories that they were watching shaves and then they were handed down to them. I mean, they were buying mine. I'll send you go there. I mean, that's just. I was like, nah, I never got that. And you could tell how they would strop it and all that. Strop is with the O and all that. And those strops are fucking expensive, man. They go for about $22, $24, but they last forever. Now they picked up the prices when I was growing up. Now they picked up the price. They go for damn near $80 or some 80 American or something around there. But they last forever too, man. One side is cotton and the other side is freaking leather strap. It's a strap, not a strap. Straps are fucking gone. Called a strap, or a strap is something you fucking wrap around your fucking waist or shoulders or something about belt, or it's also called a belt. But they would tell me a lot. They would answer a lot of my questions. The old guy, but they're probably dead by now, man. I was about 21, somewhere about. Don't even bother. I know they go down. It's all that horn and the plastic. It's enticing for you, but don't fall into the. It's expensive. All that is a fucking lure for you to throw in more money for it. I mean, look at mine. I'll show you pictures of it. The horns are expensive as fuck, man. And then some people get offended. Is that a horn from an animal? I mean, who the hell are you to be doing that to it? How do you know it didn't die of natural causes? And people just shoot those things for sport, and it doesn't work that way. That's why they just go for metals. Don't even bother with that kind of. And then the plastic, if you drop the plastic ones, they'll just fall and crack on you. And same thing with the horn. Oh no, it's all new resins, and don't fall for that shit. Look what the heat source does. Look what the heat source does. I mean, it starts cracking from within, and it does. It cracks from within. Don't even go with that marble. Just get metals. It's alright. Those were cool. That's what I would do in my time when I couldn't find employment or something. I I'll go and look from old people selling this shit and ask them questions. They're just there, just waiting for. But if I'll show you mine, but you ain't gonna like. I mean, it's a horn. And this one's a plastic one. Like I said, don't buy those. You want metal on them. I mean, you're mine on. Why I think I'm selling? They're fun. Look. I mean, look, man. Don't. I'm telling you already which ones to go after. I just did accomplish my tasks today. Yeah, this is a wipeout beat. This one I remember. This one stood on. It reminds more of Tron more than anything. When you would shoot the freaking things, when people will go, they will go, hey, come on, Angel, let's go. So they will go eat. I want to eat that nasty shit, man. They would eat pizza, and then I would watch them other people play their video games. I remember someone wanted to play Tron, so I started watching them play their Tron. Well, their quarter with the Tron. I was their possession for a good minute of time. But anyway. So I watched them play that game, and they would make a weird ass noise when you would shoot the freaking cone or whatever it was. It looked like a freaking ice cream cone. You had to shoot, and then they would give you different objectives to do. So let me see if I can get a quarter, and so I'll play that one. But I like the color more than anything on Tron. I mean, if everyone wants to look at Tron, they'll tell you the same goddamn thing. And Tron's lore is that color, man. I mean, I wasn't impressed by that movie at all. Tron's about some individual, a programmer who's always at our fucking work, just doing work on programs and better than the freaking computer. That's why he falls asleep and that freaking it scans him. And when it scans him, guess what? It expunged them into the whatchamacallit, into the computer itself, and then the programs that he created, they're bad guys and good guys, and they're all against one another, and all for territorial within that freaking program that he's creating. And those are my programs. And I'm gonna show you my programs a lot better. I built this for this and this. And they were like, oh, that movie's ahead of its time, but I wasn't all that impressed. It's all colored. So at first I read the Snipnosis, and man, I'll look at it just to see what the fuck, man. I wasn't all that pleased. But it was funny how that's all he's doing is spending time within the computer. It gets expunged by it. It consumes his life and it throws him in. Then it ends up that it's like a freaking whatchamacallit, like a dream and a nightmare at the same time, and then it throws him on. For winning this freaking thing, it's little freaking, what do you want to call it, whatever you want. There's so many words for a freaking puzzle like that. On the scapegoat, the fucking maze, and fighting for your rights for patents, and these are my programs you're infringing on. Those are my pants, your friends. You gotta give me a piece of my pie, man. Why should I even bother if I don't want? I mean, I honestly want the 100. Honestly, I don't want 100. You're practically me bullying the fuck out of me, man. Oh, this is my company too. Dude. But this freaking, well, I didn't buy it, man. That's the first thing I didn't even bother buying it. I'm freaking renting it. But here's my problem with that freaking cell phone. It only has one, what's it called, man? It only has one freaking input plug there, man. It doesn't have more than one. That's the fucking problem with it. That's the only problem I have with it. another blood, man. God damn. Oh, now they have the color on it. Oh, they don't even make those anymore. Well, they don't make those models. It'll narrow it down a lot. That's in a little small freaking town there. So they should spot it moving on. So they should whatchamacallit. The police should be zooming to sort of that location. That's the first thing you want to do, and then if you have a helicopter closer, that could even better, man. I mean, those are little freaking towns. I mean, Texas is honestly really are little. Don't say counties. They're not really counties. They're little small freaking towns, man. Real underpopulated freaking towns in my location. I mean, it's a pretty big state there. But that one sounds more like one of the Wipeout video games, and that I enjoyed those freaking melodies a lot. But what upset me the most is that you have to shoot. I don't know why in the hell do I have to shoot if you're giving me upgraded fucking freaking polygon freaking spaceships to fucking float to the next freaking mapping there. I don't get that. Why does everything shoot? I mean, it's all about finesse and all that, and bumping them around and having a faster freaking optimized freaking spaceship or whatever the fuck polygon or fucking flying fucking format the hell you have there. I don't know what the fuck. Well, that shit gets annoying, man. That shit, it's a real nice game, but that shit throws it all on. The music alone, if you enjoy music, I'll recommend that one the most. But I heard the new one. The music isn't all that. But like I said, on one track, it'll be one track, and they'll have a real good beat. And then the other one, then you'll open up another track, and there's another real. That's how we catch it. That's the lure with Wipeout. It's the melody. The melody you want, and then you want the faster triangle, and they just play the same melody over and over. The overlay, oh fucking hell, that's when I start hating that shit. All I can do is just bundle shit up and just send it on. But I didn't purchase that one. That one I couldn't find. That one they have sports and Resident Evil, and then so I went up to Twisted Metal and Resident Evil, and I forgot what other one. But Twisted Metal is the one I went up. That one's so funny. That was a funny one. That one has a real nice freaking melodies in it. Hopefully I don't change the melodies, because I like those scary notes that y'all put in it. Hopefully I don't do anything. Those are real nice melodies. I mean, I like the one where it's going in circle. It's a racetrack, a dirt racetrack. It's going in circle over and over. And then they don't have their own calling card. When they get close and they shoot at you, they throw a calling card at you, which is a melody, an MP3 melody. I enjoyed those MP3 notes. But I gotta go. I just completed my test. This one here. I like this one better. I like this one way better. I mean, the focus point is a lot smoother, and then the point to shoot's a lot better as well. And that's the one I enjoy. The freaking what's the point to shooting the grinding. Well, as far as the optics goes, the hybrid optics, I always go with this one because it toggles back and forth and it has a better one compared to a freaking left to right. This one just bumps upwards and downwards and it has a red dot onto it compared to the other one. That other one's a lot more annoying. This one's a lot more intriguing with the point and shoot one. So I'll go with this one hands down over down. And this one here doesn't have it at all. I'm not happy with this one at all. I don't like that point and shoot of a hybrid optic sight. Let's see. Here she goes here. So there goes a 2-3 there. Where's there? Man, I fucking hate that the most, man. I fucking hate how they fucking ask for something, then they just do it. But they're the ones doing dirt on it too, man. They're not supposed to be using and doing all that. I mean, where in the hell does it say for them to plead oath to be doing drugs? Explain that shit. They are not supposed to be doing them drugs to prove that they're not fucking police officers and shit. That's bullshit. That's a bunch of fucking lies, man. That's why they said the laws are in place. And they said they could watch them break those fucking laws. And that's how you know that's them, man. They're just trying to take over. That's an alienist program. If that's what you want, you go straight back to the original right there, which is right there. That's illegal, people. I don't know, man. He was probably in love with somebody couldn't have. I mean, he was single. Oh, it was either probably a married woman or someone of a different race, honestly. Real quick. Damn, where's your phone? Stayed the same. See, this one it goes late, and that one right away. Then out there, there's an Indian reservation sites out there. But you have to once you stay there, and if you want to stay in camp out, you have to pay, yeah. Because I remember I met this old guy. We were there. He came up to us in the morning and I need to see your permit. I think it was, but before y'all leave, y'all better turn that campfire on. I already knew what to do. You put water and then you put dirt on top of that. Little things I had done. We don't want no wildfires. You're gonna be responsible. But there's hardly any leaves around there. Usually in fall. Because if you don't, it attracts mosquitoes. I mean, mosquitoes in third world country kills people. I know it does, man. There's people through it. You're so smart. But I mean, a mosquito larva can't kill you. It eats your brain there. But I gotta go. I need to turn off the freaking air conditioner. I'll leave it on. Oh, I'm trying to hide nothing on. It's cold as hell, boy. It's pretty cold, boy. It's a goddamn glacier up in this motherfucker on there, man. But yeah, the water's gonna rise on all the glaciers, just getting destroyed. At first they were destroying them just to get to the other side. See how deep they were, and then they started going after, cause when the technology started getting better and better and better, which was in the 70s and Cold War. But when the technology was getting better, they would crush through and do all that, and then look for animals and treasures, and what's underneath, and radars and sonars, and who's under there, and get the hell out of my territory. But they started going after the glaciers for water, and then they're, oh no, look at the soot on there, I don't want that. Can you do something better than that? Oh. Oh. What the hell? I'm going after this. Oh, this one, Ruby Rampage. I don't like the freaking scope optic on this shit. I don't like the freaking. I mean, she's okay, but she's not that good. This one, I'm almost close to this one here. I just have to do it. Probably still haven't got the 10 quick scope kills. 10 quick scope kills with a sniper. I mean, I could put a little danger one in there. Pop them moving and then pop them, see what happens. Hopefully I don't think it allows it to do that. I mean, I think it really has to do point shoot dead compared to a run up point shoot and drop them there. So I popped up 2 of them with a quick. I wait and then I look into the eye magnifier again and then pop and kill it, and it didn't allow it. And I was doing that a couple of times and it wouldn't allow it. Oh, so now I'm gonna have to do a run up and see what happens there. I mean, the runs up is what gets me killed a lot. I mean, I have to get this girl here, Corinthian. It looks like it's patent leather on the back end of the button, and the handle there. Corinthian is a, I think it's a story or a freaking religion. I'm not thinking too much of that. Yeah, man, I tried to talk to it, but it was just all fucking tunnels, man. Yeah, I don't think it was the end of it. So goes this one. Here's the next one I want. But it's not that easy to get the one triple. I did it. They were all in one vehicle, and I started shooting it up, and then boom, it blew up. But I didn't have the perk. I mean, they don't give you the permission to just changing and toggling it while they're doing that. I wasn't setting it set to see if you could get that. But I seen someone with this one, using that symbol. I seen someone using that when they killed me there. The revenge reflux, calling card. And I see someone with that symbol within the click that, but they're not even on any. They're hardly even on. Dancing vibes. Nicholas Place or Plagues or. And then this one here. But it's just 2 3s, and then this one's at 8 of 9. 4 of 6. Okay, fucking get tired of it. I mean, I'm telling you, man. That's why I work out to get some type of sleep. I only get 4 or 5, but that's all I need, man. Now it's spacing out. Instead of it being all confined into that 4 or 5 hours sleep, it's gap to 2 hours here, 2 hours there. But that's dangerous, man. You could die. That shit could kill people, man. It's real costly. Policy should be real costly. You have to have some type of sleep. At least 4 hours, at least 5. If you want to minimize your hours of sleep, at least 5, at least 4 or 5 hours. I mean, they have watches out there. They used to tell people at least 4 or 5 hours of sleep. When you're in a danger zone here, I mean, you could survive. Honestly, I've been doing this since my dad got diagnosed with diabetes. So I've only been getting about 4 or 5 since then. Waking up, going to work, getting up, having to wake up or going taking them somewhere, and then going back and then go ahead trying to get some sleep, which you can't, and then you just start reading something. That shit ain't easy. But if you want to gain what you want to gain, then move on forward with what you want. Some things you have to sacrifice, dedicate yourself. But you have to be real cautious. So I'm gonna log off. Oh.